Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be looking at a good deck. We're going to be looking at a meta deck, a new deck. I promise to actually look at some of the decks that are using new cards, and we're looking at, well, one of them. Granted, this deck has been around before, but it's a little bit different now. I'm talking about Viego, specifically Viego Legion Deserter. Like I was saying though, Viego has been around, but in a different form, more centered around protecting Viego and winning with a leveled up Viego. Viego Ionia, Viego Shurima, maybe with Kindred or even Thresh or Nasus. But Viego Legion Deserter goes in a different direction, and it runs pretty much no protection. And the trade-off is, since they're running no protection, they get to run more game-ending threats, like Legion Deserter. Pairing off with Elise and sometimes Katarina, deck's really, really powerful and is a very strong contender in the meta. Definitely a high tier 2 at the minimum deck, probably even a tier 1 deck. So let's go and look at the list. I have a pretty spicy take on the deck that I want to show off, so let's go and look at it. Okay, so welcome to the deck. Not much to talk about with this deck, really. It's a fairly simple to understand deck, and actually not even that difficult to play of a deck too. Pretty much we are just going to be playing Viego and multiple other big late game, not even late game, but game ending threats. Viego, Legion Deserter, and Hydrovine are these threats. Now this specific list is playing a little bit extra in terms of game ending threats, but we're sacrificing a little bit of extra card draw for that. Basically, we're playing a 1 of Harrowing Return, which will probably bring back Legion Deserter most of the time. Just big overwhelm unit coming back, and shrinking the enemy units too is kind of nice too, because Viego and Hydrovine have Fearsome. 2 Miscall as well, which is just really, really nice. Again, just bring back Viego or Deserter or Hydrovine is really powerful. Rest of the deck is pretty standard, just your Shadow Isles, Noxus, best of hits kind of cards, you know, Phlox, Vials, etc., etc. Only 3 Elises, 3 Viegos here. No 1 of Katarina. You could definitely put in like 1 Katarina, 3 or 2 Elises instead. I kind of like that a little bit, but at the moment I'm currently liking triple Elise a little bit more, and the reason for that is I think triple Elise lets you beat down harder and level up Elise, and leveling up Elise, giving all the spiders Fearsome, can help push in a lot of damage against certain decks that don't even have healing, making your atrocities that much better. Katarina is a little slow though, so yeah. The ping is nice, but we're also playing Death Lotus in this deck. Death Lotus is just great, combined with Flock, Disintegrate, etc., etc. And then we have 3 Glimpses. That's our main card draw. Hopefully it's good enough. Also just helps with leveling up Viego really quickly too, and giving more Encroaching Miss. Triple House Spider. Thanks to Triple House Spider and Triple Elise, it's actually really easy to level up Elise. And House Spider is just so good at swarming the board and stopping aggressive decks. Triple Vial also helps us level up Elise, and the card is just great for almost any kind of non-aggressive Shadow Isle deck. Only 2 Sentries here. This is one of the cards we're cutting just to make room in the deck for other stuff. You could definitely go up to a 3rd Sentry and just not play Miscalls and not play Harrowing Returns, but I like the current list. Triple Cam of War and Soldier. Of course, you're going to play all 3 of these. You're a Viego deck, and the way Encroaching Mist works with Legion Deserter is another reason why we even play Legion Deserter, because 1 Encroaching Mist gives you a +2/+2 buff to your Legion Deserters. 2 Miscall just to get your threats back. 1 of Scorched, basically just here as the 4th, or the 4th Disintegrate. You could do a 2-2 split, like 2 Disintegrate, 2 Scorched. If you were to do that, I would definitely cut out the Death Lotus for probably maybe a 3rd Sentry, and maybe like something else, but yeah, that's how it works. 1 of Harrowing Return, mostly just testing this out and how it works with Legion Deserter, but I've liked it so far. 1 Spirit Leech. The number of Spirit Leeches is definitely a point of argument in this deck. Some people like 1, some people like none, some people like 2, some people even like 3. And there are reasons for all of them. I like 1 to 2. Usually I play 2 in most of my Legion Deserter decks, but again, like I've mentioned numerous times before, we have cut some of our draw and are hoping Glimpse is enough draw alongside the 1 of Leech for more, a higher threat density, basically. 3 Legion Deserters, 3 Viegos, those are just pretty much core of the deck. 3 Hydrovines as well is also core. 2 Atrocities, I'd say 2 Atrocities is pretty standard. Triple Atrocity is just bad in my opinion, and 1 is just not good enough. You won't draw it consistently enough. There are a couple of other cards you can put in. Withering Whale, Undergrowth for some healing are 2 cards you can consider. I also kind of like a Haunted Tomb as well. Haunted Tomb is something I like to consider every now and again as a 1 of. Basically, this Harrowing Return is the Haunted Tomb spot, and I think Harrowing Return is just better than Haunted Tomb at the moment. Haunted Tomb, sure, it gives a unit that's not ephemeral, but Harrowing Return is just faster and gives you the unit right away. So yeah, pretty standard list. You're just gonna go really big, hit your opponent really hard with your big Overwhelm Legion Deserter. If that doesn't work, you have Viegos, Hydrovines, etc., to work with. Leveling up Viego, Atrocitying a big unit, maybe Mistcall or Harrowing to bring the unit back. Deck is so packed full of big boys, big threats. It's really hard for a lot of decks to just deal with this many threats. Then maybe they can deal with the first 2, but then the third, they're just out of ways to deal with it, and they lose. I'd say like Shadow Isle decks, Noxus decks, like Control decks can deal with all of these threats, but it's hard for the Shadow Isle versions, but the Noxus decks can deal with them relatively easily. Targon decks kind of deal with this deck well too if they can reliably get Equinoxes so they can silence Deserters and Hydrovines. But still, just a fun deck overall and very strong and has a very good matchup spread. Very reminiscent of Jade Golems from Hearthstone. If you like that deck, you will probably like this deck. So, enough talking. Let's go and play a couple of games. Ooh, okay. I actually have not played this matchup before. Scouts. I don't actually know how I want to mulligan here. I think I'm just going to keep House Spider and Flock. They don't really have that many small things to hit with Death Lotus. It's like Fleet Feather Tracker, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're just going to keep Flock and Spider and hope to find... Well, we found Elise. I was going to say, I'm going to hope to find a Ping, which I just found, or a Arachnoid Sentry. All right, hello, whatever. We'll just probably play House Spider next turn. If they play, this is definitely a hand. So we'll just House Spider here into Elise and win the game, I think. Like, they don't get a good attack here. I guess they can trade a 2-1 for a 2-2 and a 1-1 in for a 1-1 if they want. I feel like if I was my opponent here, I would just pass. I don't know, though. They do have to be careful. Speaking of passing, I'm just going to pass here. I think I'm very worried about a turn 3 Misfortune, as I was saying. And I want to Flock the turn 3 Misfortune. So this is really nice. I'm a big fan of what I have done here. And we even get to level up Elise next turn. I mean, we're not going to. If we play Elise and they don't attack, they'll just use the Fleet Feather to kill our 2-2. But this is still great. It's a scout player. They haven't done anything yet. That's a problem, but whatever. I'm actually going to just pass again. I feel like they're going to be a little greedy and kill a 1-1. And then I'm just going to play House Spider Elise. So I can at least do this. And I'll have... Yeah, I'll have enough. So this is great. Big fan of this turn. Sure, losing out on this is whatever. But I'll trade my 2-2 Spider into the Tracker. Elise will trade into Misfortune. Trading my 2-2 into the 2-1 because I'm scared of... Sure, that's nothing. I'm scared of Sharp Sights. Not Sharp Sights, Ranger's Resolve. can't really play around Sharp Sight. I have Flock to clean up, but whatever. So I could just trade off everything here if I wanted. Kinda like that play. Yeah, I'm kind of liking just trading off here and making their Cythria not that great. At least this. Yeah, I at least like killing the quick attack unit. And we'll probably just summon like Camivore into Glimpse. And here's the thing, like, this is why I like triple Elise over over what's it called? Triple Elise over 2 Elise, 1 Katarina. Really need some help here, though. I feel like if I just draw a Viego or a Legion Deserter, I probably win this game. Okay, I got the Viego. He's not bad, but he's not as great as like a Legion Deserter at the moment. Because Legion Deserter is bigger. Got another Elise, okay. I like the hand. Solid. I assume they're gonna just scout. There's no way they have a third Misfortune. If they have a third Misfortune, then they just got lucky and drew 3 Misfortunes and 10 cards, in which case... I think they're still in the game if they've done that. I can send in the 3/3 here, but I like doing this play a little bit better. I could have also Glimpsed, but I like saving Glimpse for when I have Viego on the field. I'm probably just going to pass here, and then try to use Elise to trade in with Quinn. Maybe Elise to trade in with Valor.
Show them what we're made of.
Well, okay, never mind. I'll just do this now. Will I? Yeah, let's just do this now. Well, they have no Ranger's Resolve mana. This is great. I'm really glad. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm a bully. I could just trade that. I don't care. I'll take the 6. It's just 6. I don't care about this trade either. This is a whatever trade. I mean, I'll block that, of course. I don't know why they're just throwing away their Poro. Sure. I feel like this is a desperation play, maybe. And if I really have to, I could just smack Cythria into my face. I think I'm gonna do that, actually.
In a long path to get
Yeah, I think I have to let Cythria hit me in the face? So I think this is the play. I use the first Cythria to... I use this to have one of the Cythrias smack me in the face. Send in Elise, trading for this Cythria. Not trading, but hitting this Cythria. This sets up my Scorched. I'll get an Encroaching Mist, and I can glimpse the Encroaching Mist. This gives me some more cards. They don't have a 1-mana card. That's great. Even if they do open attack, we can always just block with Viego. If somehow Scorch doesn't work, these are great cards. So yeah, Viego's doing a great job here. Cythria has to attack, so we could even stun Cythria now. That's a huge draw. Okay, so yeah, I can't lose from here, I think. I think with this past couple of turns, I can't lose from here.
never met anyone like you.
These two are fearsome blockers, so we'll just play them. I'm pretty sure the mist is at 4/4 now? Yeah, 4/4. That's a little tough. It's a little really annoying, in fact. I think I'm just going to develop a sentry here. Yes. On the Challenger? Yeah, I kind of like it on the Challenger, actually. Because I want them to attack in with Cythria. Everything on my board is a fearsome blocker, so I want them to attack with Cythria. I'm a little worried about third MF. It's whatever. If they have like Golden Aegis here, that doesn't do anything. So GG.
Don't hold back.
Interesting attack. So I'm trading my board away. So this is what I'm thinking. And I should level up Viego, and I steal this, and I open attack, and I win the game. Sounds good. I mean, they probably have another unit. Thankfully, double sharp sight doesn't do anything. I don't think there's a way they can stop this. Double sharp sight doesn't really kill Viego. I guess it would save Cythria, but then I'll just steal the Cythria and open attack, and the Cythria effect makes it so Broadwing can't block then. So yeah, good game, opponent. GG Scouts. Sorry, I was not a Turbo Thrall player, which is what you were probably aiming for. Okay, still dead. Ooh. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna do what I said we'll do. I'm just gonna glimpse here just to find some more cards. Yeah, and that will level up. The second mist will die, leveling up Viego, and we'll get a Cythria. We'll steal their Cythria for the turn. Who needs Legion Deserter, right? Just level up Viego, guys. Right? Yeah, 19 out of 20. Give me the Cythria. Let me attack. Good game, opponent. Yep, GG.
Without her, there is only darkness.
Ooh. This one's a weird matchup. I'm not going to say it's unfavored. It's a very... I'd say it's like... I'm just going to keep House Spider, because this deck does go wide. It's a very even draw-dependent matchup. That does not help. This is actually a matchup where Miscall is terrible for us. Alright, so this is good. They don't have turn 1 Zoe. Like, turn 1 Zoe is actually what I was talking about when I say it's draw-dependent. If they have turn 1 Zoe and I can't kill it, they have a strong chance of winning. Really comes down to how many, like, comets, how many, how strong the Winding Light is. And with a hand like this, yeah, we're not looking too good, but we'll just Smork here. They trade, that's great for us. Any Zoes? Aphelios time? Is that why you were banking all that mana? I hope if they have Aphelios, we're really in trouble. They discarded a Winding Light. Yo, okay. That probably means they have a second one. Or maybe their hand's just that bad. I mean, like, no Aphelios. I'm trying to think of this. Like, no Aphelios, no Zoe. Maybe no Aphelios Activator? Now I've got a way to kill their Aphelios. Yeah, putting them on the defense. They're on the defensive now. This is great for us. If they just pass, I pass. My hand's not that great. Oro Cannon. Second Winding Light is gone. They drew 3 Winding Lights. Probably. Aphelios? I kind of have to hold up Disintegrate Vile Feast because of Aphelios. Hello, Legion Deserter.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the roses.
Alright, let's see if you have Pale? No Pale either? I can't do that. Why am I considering that? Wow, didn't even play the Daring Poro. This is actually much better than playing Legion Deserter here.
For us.
They forced us to choose death or the blade.
So I can stun a Legion Deserter, or I could Disintegrate Vile a Legion Deserter. Okay, I'm gonna Disintegrate Vile this. And it should go through, even though it's not technically doing damage because of the way Disintegrate works, which I still don't think. I still think it's dumb that even though I deal 0 damage, Disintegrate does this, but hey, that's Riot. Oh, GG? GG already.
Without her, there is only darkness.
Ooh, this deck. Okay, sure. What I basically just say is Demacia Illaoi. This hand is terrible. I will keep Vile. It's good against Fleet Feather. It's solid against Tentacles, and it's also okay against Broadwing. This hand is not it, though. This is not a good hand. But yeah, I like this start, though. I'm probably going to ping a Tentacle here if I don't draw anything great. Yeah, it's looking like it. Mostly just to get something on the board here. Lets me push in a damage, I guess, as well if I want. Still, I can change this game around. I can completely turn this game around if I can draw 1 Legion Deserter or 1 Viego. That's basically it. 1 Viego, 1 Deserter. Sadly, we drew our late game finishers here. Our Harrowing Return, our Atrocity, but that's whatever. Hopefully Carnivoran Soldier and Vile Feast can pull their weight. Arachnoid Sentry is not bad for the Illaoi turn. We'll probably just play Carnivoran here and pass. Might just Vile Feast again, but that's a little... Not really a big fan of that play. Don't want to get rid of too many pings here.
Get bloody, get paid.
Okay, so my Spiderling is gone, sad.
Don't stand in my way.
Okay, so we just need... Again, like I was saying, I just need Legion Deserter. Draw would be nice too, I guess. That's not it. I kind of hope my opponent blocks and sharp sights here. But yeah, I was kind of hoping they would block and sharp sight for my miscall. Please don't allow me. I can't really do much if you allow me. Okay, thankfully it's just that. Thankfully they got nothing here. Sadly, I have nothing. Oh, this is a bad, bad hand.
Time to make some coin.
Oh, really? This is the play? Sure, opponent. Yeah, okay, sure. I could just play the Arachnoid Sentry as a 3-mana 3/2, and sadly I think I have to do that. I really don't like it, but I have to do this. I wish I had a flock at least to flock this. Kind of confused as to why they're going for the beatdown. I know they're a beatdown deck, but that's a very heavy beatdown. Maybe they're... Of course I draw the flock afterwards. Alright, whatever. We'll just pass again. I'm going to flock here. Or not flock. I'm not going to flock here. I'm going to ping this and set up a flock. I've got Death Lotus in case they have J4 next turn to pop the barrier. I mostly just want the 1/1 here as well. I'm getting a little scared. Broadwing's fine. We're just going to pass some more. We can always flock later. And now we flock. And now I hope they don't have, what's it called? Sharp sight. Oh well, this happens sometimes in card games. Sometimes you just have a bad draw and your opponent has a pretty solid draw. My opponent had a pretty solid draw. Yeah. Rip. Again, I just have nothing here. I drew late game spells, no deserters. I guess if they play J4 here, that's good? Yeah, if they play J4, I actually like that. Well, they attack and summon J4. So yeah, that's what I am hoping they do. And they didn't do it. Oh, God. Well, they can't attack in with the tentacle now. That's nice, I guess. Never mind, they did. think I need to glimpse here with this. But yeah, we lost this game because we didn't draw well. No Elises, no House Spiders. Just bad draw, really. But yeah, Elise or House Spider would have really turned this around. This is kind of upsetting, too. This is such a good matchup. Because they can't really do much against Legion Deserter. Oh, hello, Elise. Good to finally see you around here. I'm actually just going to play... You know what? Let's just play Hydrovine. We're dead if they have Cataclysm here, but I can't play around Cataclysm, I think. I could technically play Elise, and if they play Cataclysm, I could glimpse it, but I think I have to just not play around Cataclysm. But yeah, that's what, a 15-6 Illaoi with Overwhelm? Cool, and they don't have it. So now what? They can't take the 7. They have to trade the 7 for away, right? Because then I would just play... Yeah, great. I was going to say, if they don't take this... Like, sure, levels up Illaoi, whatever. But yeah, that would set up a Legion Deserter Atrocity, and I do have the Legion Deserter... Or the Atrocity. Sadly, I don't have the Legion Deserter.
The dead cannot be far behind.
Yes, I bring ill tidings, but they're not boring ones.
Let's do this. I still think I'm dead. Wait, no, there is an out. It's called I find Disintegrate, and I have Death Lotus Disintegrate. Yeah, there is an out. I guess I could also draw like Vile Disintegrate, but whatever. I think that's it. I think that's my only out. Got anything here, opponent? And depending on just how wide my opponent goes, I might even have to summon Elise too, along with a Spirit Leech, sadly. Nope. Those aren't it. So I have 3 units here.
You're covered.
So that's definitely... That's a Tentacle Smash. Yep, GG. I guess it could technically be a single, but why would they set this up for a single? That's a weak single. So yeah, I got nothing here. They Tentacle Smash, kill my Hydrovine. I can Glimpse in response? But what am I trying to Glimpse for? And it still grows by 4. Yeah, we just lost. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Turbo Thralls. I have 1... This is such a bad matchup. It's not a bad matchup, but it's very reliant on drawing Camivore Soldiers and Legion Deserters. Thankfully, I drew 1. Also, very reliant on the Vile Feast Disintegrate, which I drew, or just Disintegrate in general, thankfully, which I drew. Also, great card to draw. Also, really nice they didn't have a turn 1 Thrall. Just not having a turn 1 Thrall is huge. And I'll just play the Camivore Soldier here. No, let's just attack here. I want to get the Spiderling here and have the Spiderling be safe for the Spirit Leech to kill it. Because I just need draw. Alright, Tavern Keeper. Oh, you're playing... Wow, okay, my opponent's on an older list. I'm pretty sure a lot of the decks... Well, I don't know if it's older, but they're teching, I guess. They're teching for Anijin. A lot of Turbo Thrall players have cut Tavern Keeper, I've noticed. Let's Sure thing, opponent. Yeah, I just need to do this. I hate this because I'm playing right into Promising Future, but I need to draw. Please no Promising Future. And we've been hit by a Promising Future. Yikes. And now Talia on 5. I think I actually lose because of this Tavern Keeper, in fact.
Let's talk about your town.
Like, I deal 4 here, so what? If they have Talia, we just concede, I think. No Talia. Interesting. Again, still though, if they copy this with a Talia, I'm just dead. I can't seem to draw keepers. Or not keepers, deserters. Okay. This is kind of a cute play. By separating the 2 spells, 1, it prevents them from attacking with the 1 Thrall, and 2, it plays around Rite of Negation, which is actually really nice for me, because they haven't developed any other Frozen Thralls. Like, are you going to counter this? You would not counter this, would you? Wow. Okay. Well, sucks to be me right now. Yeah, it really sucks to be me right now. You know what? Smork. We've got another one. They were playing like I had a second one. I'd be very surprised if they just took this all. Okay. Alright, that does nothing. I'm so lucky they never had any of their champions. If they had, like, doubled these Thralls, and I'm so lucky they didn't attack that last turn and played around the second Disintegrate, which I actually drew. If I can just get a Legion Deserter, I'm such in a good spot. And then I'll Disintegrate here. Set up Scorched on that. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. So how are we looking here, opponent? Oh boy. God, I hate playing against Turbo Thralls. There's no way it's another counter spell. Okay, they're gonna freeze. You're gonna entomb. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I'll let it go through. Take 1,000,000 damage, and I think I'm actually... This is gonna sound stupid. Atrocity here? I hope they freeze again. Like, just have another 3 Sisters into a flash freeze. Yes! They don't understand that the 0 damage is still gonna do damage! Oh, I'm so lucky my opponent doesn't know the interaction with Disintegrate. Wait, it doesn't do it. Never mind! I thought it would do it because it's technically dealing 0, but... whatever. Shows what I know. Thank you for blocking. Thank you very much for doing that block, in fact. So I like this play because it sets up my missed call. Never mind. So now I gotta RNG this. All right, 50-50. Come on, 50-50. I love ya. I really need this 50-50 to roll for me. Please roll for me. I love you. Oh, I love you. That was so lucky. I hope they do some, like, countdown advancing on this so I can flock that. I've got Scorched here. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I think we've got this. I think I just saved the Scorch now, too. They only have one more counterspell left in their deck. And it seems like my Encroaching Mists are getting big enough now to just block this on their own. Shouldn't this also be a 7/7? Oh, wait, no, this is a 6. Wait, why is this a 6/6? Why is this a 6/6 and a 7/7? I guess it's because it was like... This one was entombed or something? Whatever. This is actually kind of bad now that my Encroaching Mists are so big. That means my Harrowing Return actually brings back Encroaching Mist. Alright, and now they'll entomb this. They'll Fury here instead of entombing? That makes me have to Scorch. I can't play into Blighted Ravine. I hate this play, but thankfully they didn't have a second counterspell.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
And I can flock this real quick because... Yep. Sure. I'm flocking this not because, like, it matters, but it matters for the landmark, but it gets one less blocker out of the way. Well, hold on. So I'm probably going to Harrowing Return. Yeah, let's just play this here. And I think I Harrowing Return, bringing back the 7... Well, no, it's only a 5/7 who died, so I should bring back a 7/6 now, actually. Right? Because it's a 5/7 when it died. No, it's coming. Okay, whatever. Shows what I know. I don't know what I'm talking about with this game, so we'll just bring it back. And win the game from here? I've also got Atrocity, too. Lysandra doesn't do much here. Okay. Okay, GG? Please? Please be GG. Come on, let me win against Thralls. I believe. Let me win. Another Sands of Time. Oh my god.
Foolish child.
Am I actually dead because of this? I have to... Let's see what I draw first. I might actually be dead because of this. Viego. Okay, Viego's big enough. Alright, Viego will save me. Viego can take a hit. And Viego can kill him. I love you, Viego. And I've got an Arachnoid Sentry and an Atrocity, too. Beautiful. So, GG? You can't get around Viego. That Frozen Thrall is nowhere near popping. Random landmark. Stun landmark? Okay. Go ahead. Okay, to cycle, sure. Tavern Keeper. I'm so worried about Flash Freeze. They played 3 Sisters, I'm sure. 1 in 3 Sister was a Freeze, 1 was an Entomb, and 1 was a Fury. So unless my opponent... Unless that card is Counterspell, or they main deck Flash Freeze, this is game. GG? GG. Okay, so welcome back to the deck. So So we played 4 games, 3 wins, 1 loss, sadly. We played against what? A Fizz Riven deck, basically a Fey deck, a Papercraft deck, whatever you want to call it. We played again. Wait, did I play against it? No, that was a different game I was playing earlier before I started recording with a different deck. Did I play against? Did I play? No, yeah, I did play 3. I played 4 games, 3 wins, 1 loss. I played against Scouts. That's it. I played against Scouts first, and I beat the Scout player. I played against Zoe Aphelios Vi, Winding Light, beat them. Also a deck I want to do a video on eventually. I lost to Illaoi? I want to say Illaoi Demacia, I think. I might have had that wrong. When I upload this video and I have it wrong, laugh at me in the comments, I guess, if I didn't lose to Illaoi Demacia and I lost to something else like, I don't even know, Illaoi Ionia or something. I'm pretty sure I saw an Illaoi. In our final game, we went against Turbo Thralls, and we won. More because I feel like my Turbo Thrall player, my Turbo Thrall opponent, just drew really poorly, and in my opinion, they kind of threw by just not attacking that one turn when they had double Thralls, or at least attacking with one of the 8/8s, the one that wasn't hit by the Disintegrate debuff. But we won, and hey, we'll take those kind of games where our opponent gives us a win. But yeah, very strong deck here. Very, very good part of the deck is, as we saw in the last game against the Turbo Thrall player, eventually Viego and the Miss and, well, we didn't see him, but the Legion Deserter gets so big even the Thralls can't get around them. So that's kind of nice. And just the Noxus removal pile is so strong. I think we saw that, like the strength of the Noxus removal pile against the Scout player with just our Phlox and so on and so forth. So very fun deck. Quite a few variants on it though, like I was mentioning earlier before we started our games. Main variant is basically just 3 Elises or 2 Elise, 1 Katarina. And then the other variants are how much recursion you want in terms of threat recursion. I like at least 2 threat recursions, so either Miscalls or Haunted Tombs, the landmark. Currently I'm playing 3 because I really like Harrowing Return and I'm just trying it out. But also like how many Spirit Leeches you want to play, how many Scorched Earths, how many Disintegrates you want to play. Do you like Death Lotus? Death Lotus pretty much just a 4th ping here. But that's also kind of good against just 1 health units, so I like a 1 of Death Lotus, but definitely a flex spot. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for the deck. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed this deck. Very, very powerful deck. Just dodge, I'd say, removal pile decks, specifically Noxus removal pile decks, because it doesn't matter how big your unit gets. It'll still die to Scorched Earth and Disintegrate anyway, and we don't really have much in the way of protection for our units, like no Denies, no Ancient Hourglass, etc., etc. But still, very fun deck. Go try it out on the ladder. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a deck to climb. And I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck and just how strong you think the deck is. I know some people think it's actually overplayed and not that good. I think some people think it is underplayed and actually really, really busted, and think Viego even needs a nerf because of it. I don't think Viego needs a nerf. If anything, you nerf Legion Deserter in this deck. And if you guys just enjoyed the video in general, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. It always helps me and the channel out. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye!